Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Life is not fun.
Just do it live.
All right, that's a complete lie. That's a real rip-off to say people should enjoy life. All right. So Evan has to welcome himself when he's here. That's one thing I noticed today. So I guess he's got low self-esteem or something. Oh, welcome Evan Weiss. I guess he needs to reassure himself constantly.
He's fucking the show.
Or is he talking to himself, maybe? Maybe he's crazy. Hard to know. So unlike most of you, I really don't have any delusions about getting booked on Saturday Night Live. And or any other Comedy Central or whatever. I don't think, oh, my stuff is great, my stuff is better than anybody else. I don't have those delusions. I'm mainly just here for the free popcorn and to meet guys. That's the only reason I'm here, because I'm just like, too shy to go to bars or clubs or anything like that. That's too loud and freaky for me, so this seems a little less intimidating. You're cute, but you have a girlfriend, so that's too... And Colby was cute too, but the fact that he is, right? Colby's kind of cute, but the fact that he was my mother's student would be a bit weird. Though not as weird if I liked my own student.
Don't tell her.
What?
Just don't tell her.
That's true, right? I just won't tell her. What's that? Did someone say something or no? Or are you just hearing?
No one said
So my main job, since obviously I haven't made it as a comic, my main job is that I'm a tennis pro. And one of the big perks of being a tennis pro is that it's the one job besides like a stripper or a pole dancer that you can actually wear mini skirts and revealing tops to work and not get written up the next day. But I despise most of my clients. They're actually cheap fuckers. They're the richest people ever. They have houses in like the nicest zip codes, and yet they, go on vacations everywhere. They have summer houses. They really got it going on. They'd never be seen here, but yet they're cheapest people. They're like, oh, well, how much does it cost? How much does it cost? Can there be a discount? Can there be a discount? Are there any discounts available? As if they're on like their last dime. And I'm like, yes, there can be a discount. In fact, the lesson can be free, and I'm even gonna buy you ice cream. So I'm gonna pay you to let me teach your kids. And they're a little bit arrogant where they don't think their kids should be asked to do anything, and they're like, oh, well, my daughter's not a ball girl. She shouldn't have to pick up the balls. And you can just hire a ball girl with the very little money I'm giving you because I'm already on my discount. And then they're like, oh, well, even you can just pay someone to to hit the ball for my daughter. My daughter shouldn't even have to hit the ball. And, all right, Robert. See, I knew we had you here. Robert's like the booster here. Robert's like the laugh booster that gets all these people going. So I, to save on rent, I at one time had a roommate. And, because rent is really high in New York City. Studios average at about $4,000 a month, which is probably more than what some of you are making. Yes. Based on how some of you look, I'm guessing it's more than what you're making. So I got this roommate, and the place was advertised as being $400 a month, which is a little bit better. And the first sign I should have noticed that the guy might be problematic as a roommate, it was 2 bedrooms, and he's like, now I sleep in the living room, and one room is dedicated to my birds. His 16 birds have their own room. And he also he has like 50 cats, and they have a shrine dedicated to them. and he couldn't make any friends, obviously, so he basically had his birds and his cats as friends. He was so crazy that he got kicked out of a bereavement support group. That's right, he got kicked out of the bereavement support group. Yet, he has a girlfriend. His girlfriend, though, is in the psych ward. And he's trying to get her out. He's trying to get her out. I was surprised that he didn't visit there, and they didn't keep him. Anyway, so he tells me a story, and he's like, you know, Esther, I know you're a college graduate, and I'm only a high school graduate. I never really had much inspirations or aspirations. He's like, but my one thing that I'm really proud of is that I went on Howard Stern and I was the vomit guy. And everyone vomited all over me. But that, now I have accomplished everything and I'm getting the word out. So needless to say, I lasted with this guy about 2 months and I mostly avoided him. And, you know, just slept elsewhere, you know, come and go. And then he says to me that I am the best roommate, and now he's friended me on Facebook. Is that my time? Is it
30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds.
Go
Damn.
Go time. Go
So-
past it.
Go past
Go
it.
past. How many times? Tell me a story. Go fast, man.
Another, I don't know if I can do
Fuck this
anything in
guy.
30
Go for it.
seconds. But nobody's paying attention
Go on.
anyway. But you, Robert, you're the
Do it,
saint.
man.
You're the angel of
Go
this
for it.
crowd.
Go for what, man?
What?
Go for it. Tell me your story. Howard Stern.
Howard Stern? I know his daughter, actually. His daughter went to the
Worked at his
sleepaway
house.
camp. Really?
Yeah, look at
His
that.
daughter went to the sleepaway camp I worked at, and they have a separate visiting day just for him.
Yes, ma'am.
Because, you know, so people don't get, I don't know what I was going to say about that. That was very spontaneous. But I did, he did like me. I did try to pick up Howard Stern.
Great guy, man. Great family.
Uh,
I do it too.
Really?
I try to pick up Howard Stern.
Yeah, why not, right?
Dude's worth millions. I'd totally go for it.
Yeah, I mean, he has money, so, yeah, I tried to pick him up, but,
so that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
yeah, I think he liked me.
I pick up Artie.
Artie?
Yeah. Get some free beer. Get some
I feel
good
like if
shit.
you're fucking Howard Stern, he's just gonna ask Robin how great it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the time, guys.